How y'all doing today? Now, I was, how should I say it, out and about. I was with Ma Dukes and Auntie, and I ended up running into this man that I'm just like, dang, what the hell was going on here? Like, what the, you know what I'm saying? And he's been feeding me seeds, just giving me game, you know what I'm saying? And he actually wrote this book. It's called World Famous, How to Build a Kick-Ass Brand. And he's gonna give me the honor to give him a little interview, ask him a couple questions or something, and then just pick his brain and see what he got to say. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all maybe will get to learn something too. You feel me? So let's go and dig deep into this and dive right in. So David, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm happy. I hope the people is here to happy. I hope they, understand what is actually going on right now in the type of game that you're giving out and the value that it has and what it's worth. And I was reading in the book and you said you gotta dare to dare. And to me, that's very intriguing because a lot of people, it's hard for them to be themselves. It's hard for them to live the lives that they want to live. It's hard for them to be like, you know what, I'm taking this mask off in front of this person because this is really who I am, whether that's their significant other, their mom, their dad, saying certain things like that. So when you say dare to dare, what do you mean by that?
Okay, so I'm going to just share something. Kenneth's right. We were Theo and I, those of you who know us, we like to go out. And we were in a bar and we were talking to Kenneth's mom and aunt, and then Kenneth came in. That was what, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago? And Kenneth is one of them, he's got more integrity than most people I've ever met. And we got talking, and now Kenneth and I work together. He was working with me to help grow my company and help spread the word. And so he's been reading my book, and we are, I think the question about daring to dare, what really irritates me in business is when people, an entrepreneur thinks about, I want to start a business, I really want to start a business.
Right.
And then they finally they've saved up their money, they've quit their job, they've made a business card, and then people sort of are like, oh, I've got to make money. How's it done in this industry? Let's say you're I'm thinking of something like, say, an insurance person.
Mm-hmm.
People start looking over their shoulder instead of looking forward, where they want, with the vision of where they want to go and what they want to create. People tend to look over their shoulder and say, how are other people doing it in my business? Oh look, they all wear suits. Oh look, they all have combed hair. Oh look, their suits are normally grey. I better do that. And before people know it, they've made literally. The more we emulate how it's done in our own industry, the more invisible we become. So to dare, you have to.
They're giving themselves the same similarities as others.
Yeah, it's like, if you were in the grocery store and you saw a whole display of apples,
yeah,
and they're all green, and you have one apple there of yours, how do you make sure yours gets picked? Not by being another green apple. We've got to do something different. We've got to stand out.
Right.
So that's how we dare to dare, because for the first thing is we've got to challenge ourselves, saying, I am going to dare myself, and I'm going to dare my team to challenge me, and I'm going to challenge them, because rather than just doing what's expected, around our business we can do things that really actually make people feel good, that make people pay attention, like, wait, they're doing it differently, I like that.
Right.
We got to do things to connect with our market, with our customers, in a way that others aren't. So if we're behaving just like everyone else, how are we going to get chosen more than anyone else?
Quick little briefing. Tell them a little bit about you, just in case they don't know who you are, where's this man came from, or whatever, or whatnot.
You might be able to tell from my accent, I'm from England.
Yeah, right.
So I came to the States 33 years ago, and I started a business from my garage, and it ended up being quite a big hit. We started off sort of selling antiques, went broke. Don't try doing antique parties in people's homes. It's a disaster. So what we noticed, we had some stuff in our garage that we couldn't sell, vintagey old stuff. Stores like R.L.R.P and Nike and Banana Republic were using things like that in their displays. So long story short is this did not happen overnight, but we ended up supplying every Ralph Lauren store on the planet with everything they use to tell their brand story. Every Nike, every Banana Republic, every Nordstrom, every Macy's. A huge list of stores. And then as we from our little garage, and we were on CNN, we were on the front page of the Wall Street Journal, and we built a brand, and that's how we did it. We built a brand, and we behaved differently than everybody else who did what we. And then when Amazon came along and the internet took off, I realized that this is going to change the high street. Like Banana Republic used to spend about $90,000 per store on stuff that we would supply. I bet you they spend about $5,000 now. So there isn't the same amount of money in retail on the high street as there used to be.
Right.
Because Amazon sells everything.
Right. And
The online sales are growing massively.
so not as many people are walking actually into the stores.
Yet today, it's your experience. It used to be physical. You're walking into a store and seeing things and touching things and trying on clothes.
Yeah, more personal.
Now you're still doing that, but not as much. We're still buying some things online. We're buying a lot of things online. A lot of things in our house were purchased online. Some of our furniture, glassware, there's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, you got to be like you said, because it goes back to being a brand. It actually makes sense because the brands that are spoken for, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice to know that, oh, I just walked into that Louis Vuitton store. I just walked into that Chanel store. You know what I'm saying? The security guard already know about me. He know my first name. He know how I does. He know I be up in here. You know what I'm saying? So like, or like, for example, they got like well, they got it on that little Snapchat show, Iced Out or Ices or whatever. All the rap stars in there always going there getting them some jewelry and stuff. So I get you. I see what you're saying. That makes sense to me.
And so now we have to, when we build a brand is really about communication. It's how are we communicating to our customer? How are we making them feel? What are we doing to stimulate a response?
Right.
So daring to dare, it means daring to try ideas to stimulate them more than they were being stimulated previously.
So it's like daring to even go, I wouldn't say opposing direction, but go into a direction or into a field that people haven't really tapped into anyway.
I'll give you an I'm going to give you a really silly example.
Okay, thank you.
A lot of times when I phone up a company, which is most companies these days, if I need to talk to a representative because I'm having a problem, whether it's with my internet or my cable or whatever,
Right.
I'm put on hold and there's ads. They're trying to sell me stuff, and I'm already pissed off that I'm having to wait on hold. So my approach would be, don't piss me off and try and sell me stuff all the whole time I'm on hold. Entertain me. Make the time go fast. Think about when you go to like Disneyland.
You know who's good for that? Airlines. When you call on the airline and they put you on that hold and they give you all those, I'm like, oh my gosh, and they're the worst. You really be waiting for them.
Yeah, you've got if you want to get people's attention,
right,
you've got to grab their attention. You've got to scratch the record. So we had a message on hold that never sold anything, but it was funny. And sometimes I would take people off of hold and they'd actually say, oh, put me on hold again. That was really good. I was really having a good time. So you can change people's state of mind by approaching it with a bit of daring. We were very cheeky. I used to have a really big shower, bathroom, filled with trees, and there was water kind of from all sorts of places. So we took the whole office team into the shower. We could turn on some of the shower heads without getting wet. And we didn't film it, we just recorded the audio, pretending that the whole office was in the shower together, and that's why we couldn't answer the phone. And we were saying stupid things like, I've just dropped the soap, don't bend over, and we're just saying stupid stuff. It was just stupid. But people really enjoyed it. We even got a call from a local paper in San Francisco saying, we actually don't want to talk to anyone, we just want to listen to your message on hold. And they wrote a story about our brand because of how entertaining we were in a place where people are normally bored.
Right.
So we've got to look for those places around your business. Where are you putting people to sleep? Where are you, I call it a zone out zone. Where are you zoning out your customer? Where are they bored? Because that's the location. Or where are you frustrated that you're not getting the results you'd like? Those are the opportunities to do something, to dare do something different, to get people's attention and have them realize, these guys are cool. This company's, I want to do business with you. I want to buy from you, not them. That's the goal, right?
Now, before we get out of here, I got one more thing, one last thing for you to do first. If you can.
Sure.
Could you dare the public to do one thing that can benefit them further?
Here's what I dare you to do. I want you to look at your business, think about your business, and write down where am I being boring? Where's my business boring? Where's my business putting people to sleep? Where are they getting frustrated? These are the places where you have opportunity to change the experience for customers. So write the list and hey, post it and tell me the areas of business that you want to improve. And would you pass me that, please, Kenneth?
Yes, sir.
I recommend this book. World famous, How to Create a Kick-Ass Brand.
I appreciate y'all for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
And it's been good. You see me, I'm getting lifted and gifted at the same time. Not only am I getting my mind right, but I'm getting my mind right. You feel what I'm saying? Keep up if you can't get left behind. Let's go.